lost little hyena, don't you cry. With friends around you will be just fine. Through the forest on your way, back to your den where you will stay. Lost little hyena, wandering all alone, through the forest where she's roamed. Birds and monkeys, tortoise wise, guiding her with their surprise. Oh, lost little hyena, don't you cry. With friends around you will be just fine. Through the forest on your way, back to your den where you will stay. Chatty birds up high in the trees, singing songs with melodies. Monkeys swinging full of glee, playing tricks but helping thee. Oh, lost little hyena, don't you cry. With friends around you will be just fine. Through the forest on your way, back to your den where you will stay. Wise old tortoise, slow and steady, guiding you with words so ready. Antelopes in meadow wide, sharing stories by your side. Oh, lost little hyena, don't you cry. With friends around you will be just fine. Through the forest on your way, back to your den where you will stay. In the forest, friends so true, helping you find your way through. Lost no more, you're on your way, back home where you'll forever stay. The Lost Little Hyena Story. Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savannah, there lived a little hyena named Hannah. Hannah was a curious and adventurous hyena who loved exploring the vast forest near her den. One sunny morning, Hannah decided to venture deep into the forest than she had ever gone before. As she walked along, sniffing the air and listening to the sound of the forest, Hannah suddenly realized that she had wandered far from home and was completely lost. Panic set on as she looked around, trying to find a familiar landmark, but everything looked strange and unfamiliar. Hannah's heart raced as she called out for her family, but there was no response. Tears welled up in her eyes as she realized she was all alone in the vast forest. Determined not to give up, Hannah took a deep breath and bravely set off in search for her way back home. As she wandered through the forest, she encountered a colorful array of creatures, each with their own unique personalities and characteristics. First, she came across a group of chatty birds perched on the branch of a tall tree. The birds cheered excitedly as they saw Hannah approaching, offering to help her find her way home. They fluttered around her, their feathers shimmering in the sunlight, and shared stories of the forest that made Hannah's heart race with excitement. Next, Hannah stumbled upon a mischievous group of monkeys swinging from tree to tree. The monkeys chattered and giggled as they watched Hannah pass by, teasing her with their playful antics. They offered to lead her through the treetops, promising a shortcut back to her dream. But their mischievous nature made Hyena wary of following them too closely. Further along her journey, Hyena encountered a wise old tortoise slowly making its way through the underbrush. The tortoise greeted Hyena with a gentle nod of its head, offering sage advice on how to navigate the forest safely. Its wrinkled face bore the marks of many years of wisdom, and Hyena felt comforted by its calm presence. As the sun began to set, Hyena stumbled upon a family of graceful antelopes gazing in a meadow. The antelopes raised their heads as Hyena approached, their elegant horns glittering in the fading light. They shared stories of their travels across the savannah, inspiring Hyena with the tales of distant lands and hidden wonders. Throughout her encounters with these diverse creatures, Hyena learned valuable lessons about trust and friendship of all living beings in the forest. Each encounter brought her closer to finding her way back home and deepened her appreciation for the beauty and diversity of the natural world around her. Just when she was about to give up hope, Hyena heard a familiar sound, the hearty laughter of her hyena pack. Following the sound, she stumbled upon a clearing where her family was gathered, worried sick about her. Her family enveloped her in a warm hugs and joyful yips, relieved to have found her safe and sound. Hyena's heart swelled with gratitude as she realized how much she was loved and cared for by her pack. From that day on, Hyena never ventured too far from home without telling her family. She continued to explore the forest, but always made sure to stay close to familiar territory. And whenever she felt lost or scared, she knew that her pack would always be there to guide her back home. And so, Hyena's little adventure in the forest taught her an important lesson about the value of family and the importance of sticking together. With her pack by her side, she knew that she would always overcome any challenge that came her way. And so, Hyena lived happily ever after in the African savannah, surrounded by the love and support of her beloved Hyena family. Hyena, Hyena, with a big old grin, chasing after prey, always looking to win. Hyena, Hyena, with a playful gait. In the Africa wild, they are always first rate. Hyena, that's how you spell Hyena, with a laugh that's loud and a coat that's spotted, running through the savannah, never feeling bloated. Hyena, Hyena, with a big old grin, chasing after prey, always looking to win. Hyena, Hyena, with a playful gait. In the Africa wild, they are always first rate. They may look scary, but they are just misunderstood. With their pack by their side, they are always up to good, sniffing out a meal with their keen sense of smell. Hyenas are the coolest, can't you tell? Hyena, Hyena, with a big old grin, chasing after prey, always looking to win. Hyena, Hyena, with a playful gait. In the Africa wild, they are always first rate. So let's all dance like hyenas do, with a skip and a hop and a laugh or two. In the circle of life, they play their part. Hyenas are the best, they have our heart. Hyena, hyena, with a big old grin, chasing after prey, always looking to win. Hyena, hyena, with a playful gait. In the Africa wild, they are always first rate. So next time you see hyenas in the TV, remember this song and give them a smile. They may be fierce hunters, but they are so fun. Hyenas are the best under the African sun.